Okay, hello, this is my iSearch project. I'm doing the bubonic plague. It's fun. Alright, from the name, the bubonic plague has buboes, which are like the size of oranges. This is an orange, this is an apple. Keep that in, that's awesome. It's a very wet apple. Okay, that's nice. So like the size of an orange, so a little bit bigger than this. And they can explode, which is very, very painful. And the explosion can hurt the victim. Yeah, the victim. He's a victim, but not kill him. Pretty sure. But from the explosion of this big thingy, well, this is the maximum size it can be. It can get infected, which is bad, which is really, really bad. So, the cause of the bubonic plague is Yersinia pestis, which is a bacteria found in rat fleas. And the name of those rat fleas are Oriental rat fleas, and they have they can push their organs to one side of their body, and the rest of their body is the plague virus. So their intestines are over here, while there's a lot of liquid, which is the bubo liquid, over here, and then they bite the rat or the human, and then they get that person infected because they have so much of their body being that liquid. And human fleas can do that too by biting a rat that has the bubonic plague, and then they got it all over their lips. And then they go bite the human, and then the human gets it, and that's just terrible. There's only about 10 to 20 people that get it in the U.S. per year. Usually they get it from infected prairie dogs. Okay. And only about 1 in 7 of those people die from it, which is good for you if you're not that 1 in 7, which is low. It's low. That's good. It's low. It's low where your heart is. Oh, lower. It's on the floor though. And then, so in the most common form, the bubonic plague infects the lymph system, which is a big part of your immune system. And the organs that are part of the immune system are the tonsils, which are right here. The adenoids are up here. The tonsils are up here. The spleen is back here, and the thymus is right here. Ish, which is okay, and you get buboes there too. So big, puffy neck, back, and belly. You could be Santa Claus. If you get infected with the plague, symptoms will show up in about 3 to 4 days of getting infected, and then some of the symptoms are headache. My head hurts so much. Chills. Yeah. It's so cold in here. Weakness. Oh gosh, this apple, too heavy. Oh. It's not much of a difference from what I already am. Swollen, tender lymph glands called buboes, which I have already talked about. So, my neck is puffy. Well, not that you can see, but I can see them. Some new cures for the plague are triamcinolone and treprostinil, whatever it is. They work if it gets caught early, which is really soon into the fighting the disease. But if you're too late, you're too late, and being too late is not good. Okay, so here's 2 more. They're old, really old, 400 years old to be exact type thing. They are my favorite out of these. Actually, not my favorite. Well, it's Bernal human waste and the humans that have got the Black Plague, Bubonic Plague. Black Plague is the old name or the new name, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm using the scientific factor, Yersinia pestis. That have Yersinia pestis in them, but not alive, because that would be evil. So they're dead and everything. So and then you do that all in a giant pit in their like they did it in their towns or cities or villages or whatever, their kingdoms or whatever. And then the next one is very fun. So you place the rooster next to the person who has the swelling. So rooster here. It's my imaginary rooster. His name is Bill. And then you drink your own urine 2 days. Well, not 2 glasses of your urine 2 days. Forever. Until you leave. Until it leaves. So, bottoms up. No, I'm not going to do that. And overall in the world, only about 2,000 to 3,000 people get it in a year. The plague is also a vector-borne illness, which means it needs a living host to spread it to another person. So, from human to cough onto another human, to cough onto another human, to cough onto another human, to cough onto another human. 5 hours later, to cough onto another human. Yeah, so that's that. And then I said everything. Yes. Oh, so here's yeah. So when a flea bites a person on the leg, and inguinal bubo forms, which is in your groin area. I want to point there. And then when a flea bites a person on the hand or arm, they get axillary buboes. Well, an axillary bubo, because there's only one bubo, unless you get bitten like 10 times, which is in the armpit area, so, which is wonderful. So, here's my bibliography. Here's my bibliography. So, those, wonderful. And that's it.